We're going to hear a lot about productivity in the next few weeks because it's fairly poor and it's going to have a big impact on the budget, government's finances. And productivity, well, that's the measure of the amount of production, the amount of wealth produced within a given period of time. And the faster you can produce wealth, the more productive you are. But the question is, can you really talk about productivity when the activity itself is not fundamentally productive? And that's a question we've addressed with relation to many of the images in the Bonkers Economics series. So here's a quick recap. Last week we looked at this image here, which is financial trading, currency trading in the City of London. And this is the amount that we need for our commercial activity. And all of this is being done just to spin a profit for the traders. Now, that's not adding anything to the UK economy in absolute terms. So can we call that productive in a strict sense? And similarly here, we're looking at chief executive pay, and this is the typical worker pay, and this is what the chief executives were paid in the 1980s, and this is what they're paid now. So all this additional money going to chief executives, to board members, can we call that additional productivity? Is that productive, or is that just extraction? Is just moving more wealth out of the economy of ordinary people into the hands of the already rich? And of course, we've looked again and again at this image here, which is the water industry. And this big, great green section here is the money that the water companies have extracted from our customers. And this here is the amount of money the water companies put in the first place. So again, it's a highly extractive process. And is it productive? Can it be said to be making the economy more productive? Well, one thing that can be said to be productive is what's going on here, which is unpaid work. This is the unpaid economy in green relative to the paid economy, and the unpaid economy is about 2/5. And that is something we know is productive because we wouldn't do unpaid work if it wasn't really helping us. So it's really important as we talk about productivity to say, well, okay, what are we producing? Is it something we want? Is it really productive in a meaningful sense? And could it be that the UK economy now is so unproductive because so much of the work that we're doing doesn't produce anything new or real of value?